Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's Thursday, 22nd, 2021. I'm ejuliano, and it's time for this week's Komodo Thursday Town Hall. You see Delton, Articush, Otto, Jay Charming's on the scene. So, thanks for being here. It's time for the live stream. And we've got some Komodo news. We've got other informations from Otto, Articush, and Jay Charming coming right your way. Plus, a pre-recorded interview overview about the Tokel platform. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to talk first to Delton. Delton, how's it going today? You're going to tell us some Komodo in the news. What's up?
Yeah, it's going really well. We have a lot of good news this week. So, first up, we have a blog post here talking about Komodo core technology upgrades. So, recently there have been like two major upgrades to Komodo core technology. So, the first one is automated testnet environment for DPAL notarizations. So, this basically makes it easier for anyone who wants to test out how DPAL security works for 51% attack security, protection from all kind of different, blockchain threats. So this basically enables anyone to check out how DeepOut works, and you don't need to rent any physical host or use any virtual machines anymore. And also, you can customize the number of notary nodes through this test setup. So yeah, be sure to go to Komodo platform GitHub to check that out. The second update is internal Stratum implementation for Komodo daemon. So this basically makes it easier for anyone who wants to solo mine KMD, or as well as any other ecosystem coins that are running on Komodo smart chains. So yeah, you can check out more information on Komodo GitHub. And this is being tested out at the moment, and this upgrade will be applied to the Komodo Ocean or the Komodo Qt code base. And yeah, we're just like looking at feedback um, and have people test this out. So be sure to check that out on GitHub as well. Yeah, and the next thing we have is a blog post that was originally published by the Komodo Spanish community. And so this is just a translation I published. So it's an analysis of Bitcoin adoption in El Salvador. So it's talking about how El Salvador's decision to adopt BTC as legal tender, what it means for the country, what it means for entire globe, entire crypto community. Talks about all the benefits of it and some of the challenges, and just what this means, and talks about like how this could lead to other nations adopting BTC cryptocurrencies. And yeah, it's a very good post. It's very informative, so be sure to check that out if you're interested in learning more about Bitcoin's global adoption. And it's a Komodo platform in Espanol. So yeah, just check that out if you speak. Check out for more Komodo content as well as account for Komodo platform in Espanol. And finally, we have a video update from CA333, Komodo CTO Karan Stillman. So this is a clip from the Komodo half-year update, talking about all the tech updates we have, specifically WebDex and what that means, just how it's going to be much easier to use Atomic Dex from a web browser, how you can use it from all sorts of different devices, and just what this means for Komodo as well as just Dex technology in general. And we have a big announcement this week. Finally, it's the Tokel platform announcement. So now we made the announcement this past week. So Komodo has partnered with Tokel to build a full-featured NFT platform for the Komodo ecosystem. We have a pre-recorded interview with Tokel that we want to play now. And yeah, it's a good interview. And yeah, just let's listen to that and learn more about how Komodo is working with Tokel and what Tokel is building. Thanks.
All right, we'll throw to that pre-recorded Tokel interview right now. And we hope you enjoy it. I'm definitely looking forward to your feedback. Here you go. Well, we are here now with Nutella from Tokel. So thank you, Nutella for joining us. And why don't you briefly introduce Tokel for us?
Yeah, thanks for having me. It would be an absolute pleasure. So Tokel is a dedicated token platform that we see as the future of tokenization. And what does that actually mean? It means that we're going to focus on providing creators, developers, and end token users easy and affordable tools to create, hold, trade, and generally utilize blockchain technology. The Tokel project itself is split into two sort of areas I see is the blockchain and all the features associated with the underlying blockchain itself. And then we have the all-in-one application, which will inherently showcase all of the features that the blockchain has to offer, which is pretty cool.
All right. Well, can you describe a bit more? What does Tokel offer?
Yeah, so the all-in-one application that we're developing will offer a native Tokel coin wallet. That'll be a super light wallet, meaning you don't have to download all of the blockchain. It'll have a token wallet, which will house and have access to all of the tokens that are created on Tokel. So as soon as they're created, you'll have them in your token wallet there. You'll have the native token dex and NFT marketplace to trade the various tokens that are available. And then finally, you have the token creation tool, which you'll be able to step through step by step, putting in the details as you see fit. Click a button, it'll use some of your Tokel, and then bang, you have a set of tokens there in your token wallet, which is neat.
Yeah, very neat. So how does Tokel work? It's a Komodo smart chain. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, so Tokel uses existing Komodo technologies that we've then enhanced and developed and built on top of, but that's the underlying blockchain technology, and it uses what we call crypto conditions. They're not actually smart contracts, and we don't offer smart contracts. It's called a powered It's called a smart UTXO, and all the features that are enabled via the blockchain validation and consensus mechanisms, which basically means that anybody can come along, they can use the underlying blockchain features and build their own applications on top of it without needing to use our specific application, which is pretty cool. So for example, current NFT marketplaces could integrate Tokel into their current systems and utilize and access all of the tokens that are within Tokel.
Cool, that's very good. Okay. And would you be able to tell us a bit about who is working on and building Tokel?
Yep. So for the project coordination, you've got myself and as well as Jurian, who you may have seen around the Komodo ecosystem. You've got Daria leading the dev team with Connor backing her up there with the application development side of the house. And we've also got Dream Tim, who's on the marketing team there. We also have a bunch of people from within the KMD team that have helped us along the way. Namely, we've got JL777, which a bit of a name drop, but without his guidance or their guidance, apologies, we wouldn't be where we are today. We've also had a bunch of assistance from CA333, Dimpsey, Alright in the blockchain development side of the house, Auto, PBCA, and G-Terang to just name a few.
Very good. All right. Yeah, nice collaboration. And can you say more about the strategic partnership with Komodo that was announced recently?
Yeah, so Tokel is actually full of Komodo ecosystem members that all believe in building within the ecosystem. And what the Tokel Komodo partnership is a mutual understanding and agreement towards further collaboration as well as continued development of not only the underlying Komodo blockchain technology stack, as well as the decentralized applications that are being built on top of it. What it does is it broadens the Komodo ecosystem and all the features within it, whether that's decentralized apps on top of it, or the crypto conditions that we're developing. They'll all be accessible by Komodo smart chains in the future.
Very nice, very nice. Well, good luck to all of you working on that. We are excited. And for those of us who want to know more, until we hear from you next time, where can people find more information about Tokel?
Yeah, so I'd suggest checking out our website, so tokel.io, as well as joining our Discord, which is where you'll find most of the information, and we're all available there to have chats and answer questions, and that's discord.tokel.io. And then we've recently just launched our Twitter profile, so that'll be @TokelPlatform.
Excellent. So follow @Tokel Platform on Twitter. Check out the Discord, Tokel, and Tokel.io. Thanks a lot, Nutella Licca, for being here, telling us more about Tokel, and we are excited for the future. Take care for now. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Okay, well, we are back now live with this Komodo Thursday Town Hall. That was the overview of Tokel. I hope that was interesting, educational for you, and got you motivated about the Tokel platform. I was enjoying those graphics, Komodo and Tokel logos. So now we have here, sharing the screen, Otto and Artakush. Otto's gonna talk to us about the events surrounding Komodo platform, and Artakush is going to then talk about some community activities. So Otto, why don't you take it away? Let us know what's going on.
Yeah, thanks, Juliana. I'm gonna take a moment here to just bring up the schedule or blog post that Delton published. We will show this to the stream. Here we go. Here we go. So we just planned a roadmap for marketing H2 that we're looking to publish soon. And this month we got a lot of cool stuff coming, like we just talked about the Tokel partnership, and we will also have more announcements coming and a lot of info in the July update. So you can, from this blog post and from the YouTube, you can find the link to that. And we also have a calendar reminder here that you can add a date to your own calendar, Google Calendar, for example, and that is July 30th, 1700 UTC, and it's gonna be our monthly update that we do each month. You hear from Komodo marketing, business, and development team, and what did we work on. And on these updates, we also place special announcements and other things. And this month we have a very exciting announcement coming up, so be sure to tune in. And then we also have these Thursday Townhall weekly and community hangouts, which articles will be soon talking about. But generally from marketing side, like that's it. So we are just looking to share all the news. So be sure to follow. And I think I will just turn it back to you, Juliano.
Okay, then. Thank you, Otto, for that update. We'll just take it right over to Artakush, who's right next to you there. Say hi, Artakush. Thank you. And what's going on, community side of things?
Woo!
How's it going?
I'll start like this because first of all, it's an absolute pleasure for me to sit next to Otto in person. And I mean, besides that, we spent almost 1.5 weeks with half the Komodo team, which is also incredible to get the insights from the developers, to get the insights from CA and just sit around the table and brainstorm. It's an absolutely blasting moment for me. Second of all, I'll say something that is very, very familiar for all of you, is we're having the community hangouts every Wednesday at 12 p.m. UTC and Thursday, just an hour before the town hall at 3 p.m. UTC. And I wanted to thank everybody today because I saw maybe 5, 6, 7 new people coming and actually engaging with us. And maybe at the end of the town hall, we can pull them up and so they could present themselves and introduce themselves on what they're doing. Another thing that we're working heavily this week and probably next week it will be kind of in motion is the idea to make a sort of internship workshop with the community, where we already have several ideas made up by the community. Is Atomic Bob, which is an absolutely beautiful character, which is a robot to which we want to put him to work and explain simple and very important things, simple but important things. And I think the first topic, the first video will be about security, which is very important, I would say, to understand what is a paper wallet, what is a cold, hot wallet. A lot of people are here in the community, they don't know that. And let me tell you, when we're sitting with the developers and they tell me information, I got really scared. I got really scared because I thought that I'm doing everything wrong. And from that point on, I was kind of aware what I should do and what should I not do. So I'm really looking forward to this, as I now for a couple of weeks using the term of traditions, implementing these traditions that we can work autonomously with the community. And we kind of saw that we were a little bit of a bottleneck, especially the last 2 weeks when we are away with the team. We want to give the freedom and ownership to creatives to manage their own content, and also to have a space either in Komodo platform, either some other place where we can just share that creative content and kind of redirect through Komodo, Twitter, and other posts. A lot of good things. I don't want to spoil everything. I'll leave some of the news to tell other people, but I'm looking forward to the July, end of the July report. I think it's coming with the big news, and when I speak with the community, I also don't want to tell them too much. So I always say, join our Thursday town halls and you'll hear much more, and just enjoy. I would say, keep your eyes on Atomic Decks, keep your eyes on Komodo platform, and learn, empower yourself, and enjoy.
Excellent. Yes.
Approved.
That's right along the, that's good. That's good to hear. And it sounds brilliant. Sounds like you've had a really good experience so far, what's going on over there. And, you know, Atomic Bob sounds great, along the lines of the educate, the learn, and the just that Komodo feeling. So cool. Yeah. Keeping it simple and really like real, keeping it real, you know, right into the main importance. So good stuff, everyone, and thanks for joining us again this week. Did you want to say any final thing there?
I wanted to thank you, Ejuliano, and I wanted to say that if you don't know, now you know.
All right, good. I do appreciate it, and even if I do know, reminders are always helpful because I forget more often than not. So it's all good. So yeah, that's it for now with Otto and Articush. But we do have Jay Charming on deck, as they say. He's going to take a swing, tell us about some of these social media activity informations. Jay Charming, are you there? And what have you got for us today?
Hello, Giuliano.
Hello.
How's it going? Yeah, tons of great social media output and messaging and communications going out over the past week. First up, we've got this something that I'm only going to be able to make a light comment on because everybody that wants to find out more needs to come to the end of month update on July 30th. It'll be a live stream. It'll be in your email if you're signed up for the newsletter. It'll be in our social media channels if you want to try to find it then. SmartFi released a piece of publication mentioning Komodo in it. And they are talking about SmartFi producing the world's first mineable stablecoin. And we got some lovely little mentions about Komodo tech in there, which we have more to announce about at the end of the month. But I want to be sure to give it the touch of space and acknowledgement here. So everybody that's keeping their eyes open for the big announcements coming out in the second half of the year, know this and know the live stream that's coming up here at the end of the month. And we'll be covering it more in August as well.
That's a good teaser.
Mm-hmm. So then we've got the next one. So yesterday, the previous days, the B Word conference was going on, and yesterday we were able to join the live stream discussion surrounding the B Word conference and send out some live tweets and communications surrounding that. And VK, our growth hacker and social media manager for Twitter, went ahead and threw together this lovely little story with some quotes and some things that mattered and got some great engagement over it. The B Word was a conference about some of the world thought leaders that are like kind of on the front of social media, people that are taught like Jack Dorsey and Kathy Woods and Mr. Musk, talking about basically like what their interpretations are for Bitcoin and kind of mainstream adoption and things like that. And it was a nice little conference to get involved with. And here the tweet says, our team is listening along with the B-word panel discussion. Watch along with us and reply with your favorite quotes from the panel. Best quote gets 100 KMD.
Nice.
Yeah, and moving on, we've got the Cryptodamus on Twitter giving us the KMD mention. And he's quote retweeting this in hindsight, trading NFTs in a WebDex with peer-to-peer order books was inevitable. Like this is one of the major announcements that got to come out at the half year that we get to like keep on throwing up and like that we get to pick up every time somebody else grabs it and gets a bunch of retweets and likes about it. And that is WebDex. So basically Atomic Dex, but embedded in the web browser interface. So accessible just through the browser. So fully native NFT platform supported by an order book based on WebDex. And he's saying Komodo is consistently churning out platform improvements, just phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. That is very, very nice.
Yep. Then we've got one
good
more.
Good job, Cryptodamus. Yeah, good job,
yeah.
Cryptodamus.
Cryptodamus. Then we got one more. Last one for today is the this got a lot of nice engagement. The 1 KMD may never go above 1 KMD again in your lifetime. And it's the scene from Wolf of Wall Street where it's like where he's saying he's calling it, be like, listen, I quit. He showed me this WebDex thing, and it's like because that's like this technology is just like absolutely phenomenal. It's like, what if there was a Uniswap that couldn't have rug pulls, that was decentralized order books, that didn't have a vector like of attack for the users there. Like these are the things that like WebDex represents, like being almost like an upgrade in a lot of ways from the classic like Atomic Dex mobile and desktop application models, accessible from anywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, and definitely shout outs to VK for that Komodo Twitter activity for sure. So well done. And Jay Charming, shout outs to you for putting that all together and sending it out to us. Oh, so yeah. Anyway, I think I got some sort of lag going on in my screen, but anyway, I think we're pretty good on that note. We are wrapping it up. Jay Charming, do you have any final thoughts to share with us before you head off?
Just be sure to come to the Thursday, or come to the live stream on Friday, and keep an eye on our Twitter and social media channels and communications. Sign up for our newsletter. We've got a lot of pretty sweet news coming out, and yeah, that's
definitely
all.
That. Yeah, I think everyone's hungry for some of that news, and it's nice to get that teaser about SmartFi and everything else going on. The WebDex is a new name that's going to be coming out as well onto all of our lips. So that's it. That's good. We're wrapping it up. Yeah, thank you very much too. And like I say, I'm getting some lag here, so on my face looks like I'm getting beat up in the face here. But anyway, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us this live stream, another Thursday Town Hall down. And if you're watching on the recorded version, thanks for caring and checking it out. And as usual, if you have any questions or comments, feedbacks, put it into the Discord. Come onto the Discord, and there's plenty of activity over there, a lot of community there to support and direct you. All right, that's it for now. Once again, for Delton and Otto and Articush and Jay Charming and everybody else who's doing so much hard work for the KMD community, the blockchain, the surrounding ecosystem projects, all of that. Shout outs to all of you, and we're wishing you all the best. And we'll talk to you again next week, Thursday Town Hall. Take care for now. Bye.